Yo, Revolver here, and welcome to the 23rd episode of the Ayaka progression series. A while ago, a certain topic grabbed my attention. Even though it's about a different game that I play, it is an interesting topic that I wanted to talk about, and it also correlates with the whole saving up story, which might be helpful or even eye-opening for some people. What am I talking about? So there is this game called Pokemon Unite. I've been playing it for a year now. I still remember it very clearly, because Unite was released soon after Ayaka's banner release. I sometimes play less and lately often. I'm not a pro at all, and I wouldn't call myself good. I'm rather casual, but I have some experience by now. Maybe a month ago, a video made the round in the Unite community. This big YouTuber made a whole video where he made the assumption that Unite is pay to win, and went over all the predatory systems in the game. When I watched that entire video, I was like, what the hell? He's straight up misinformed about Unite, but also, at the same time, he was definitely right about certain stuff. As someone who has played the game for a year now, I can definitely say it's not pay to win at all. The only things that I ever bought in that game are skins for Pokemon. Other than that, I would never buy anything else. I got almost every season to the Master rank, and the only time I didn't get there was just because I was not playing that much. I definitely have to agree with the predatory systems though, and that applies pretty much to every game nowadays. When we go over to the shop, we have first of all the packs where you get Genesis crystals. I mean, whales will buy it no matter what, they won't really care. But the first time when you buy those packs, you get double the amount, and that's already where it starts. It's like going to the grocery and buying 2 milks for the price of 1. It's trying to make you feel good that you made an amazing deal. Even though they got you into spending your money for, let's say, in this example, of the biggest pack which costs you about $100. You got for the first time, what, about 12k primos, which is not even enough to get yourself a 5-star guaranteed. It's obviously luck dependent, but you might have just spent $100 on a Chi-Chi, or even the absolute worst case scenario, you didn't even get a 5-star. Gacha games can be at times more predatory because of the gambling aspect. One thing that is also in a way a scam in games is the Battle Pass. When you look at the free Battle Pass in Genshin, you see how bad the rewards are. But suddenly, you see the rewards for the paid Battle Pass, and think, holy crap, you get so much more from it in comparison to the regular one, and you even get primos. And all that for just 10 bucks? I mean, yeah, when you compare it to the packs, it is worth the price. But is it really? When you buy primos, you are already accepting that you are gambling. And let's be honest, if you buy enough to get a guaranteed 5-star from the banner, the price that you have to pay for that is 100% not worth it. And at the same time, you never know if you get it on the first pull or the 90th. And all the mats that you get, you can obtain them completely for free. There is the weapon of choice, which is only a Battle Pass exclusive and a name card thing. But over time, you will get so much better weapons than the ones in the Battle Pass. I guess the name card is kinda exclusive, but just to get it for the name card is definitely not worth it. The Battle Pass is just there to pretty much save more time for grinding mats. The last money purchase I want to talk about is the Welkin Moon. Probably, in my opinion, the biggest scam. It seems like the best and most worthwhile deal of all the other purchases. 3k primos is an insane amount for just $5. But there is a twist. you get only what, 300 Primogems immediately? And the rest you get over the course of a month. And that is only if you log in every day. But also, as I said earlier, you can't guarantee yourself anything, especially with only 3k Primogems. The only thing that you are doing with it is preparing for a future that might not come true. They pretty much have you on the hook. They want you to make you play every day, because that gives them the chance that you might end up spending more money on the game. Or another outcome could be that you think the Welcome Moon is such a great deal that you end up spending more to get multiple Welcome Moons. It's crazy though when you think about it in that way. They FOMO us, and especially the free-to-play players, to play the game, that we one day might end up spending money on the game. Well, they actually got me a long time ago, because I spent money on my friends' accounts. This is the amount of Primogems we accumulated with this week. I probably have to make one day a separate video on this topic. There is just so much to cover about this. I wanted to talk about it briefly in an episode though, because it was important for me. Hoyoverse somehow still got my money, even if it wasn't through my own account. I have to say, I kinda regret spending money on my friend's account. Every time I told them to not spend money on the game, still, one of my friends ended up spending more money on the game. That was really my fault. I didn't consider that at all, that they might end up spending their own money because I already topped up. In the future, I'd rather get them some physical or a fixed price gift. Anyways, in short, as Revolver I just say, just spend your money in a reasonable way. I don't care what you get. As long as you don't end up skipping a meal, it's fine. But as a friend, I just say there is honestly no reason to spend money on the game. Genshin is a really good free-to-play game. The start might be rough, but after you get a character you really like, the game just gets better with time. It also helps a lot that Genshin is not pay to win. I guess if there's only something that you really badly want, then in my opinion it's fine. I can definitely say, when Ayaka gets one day a skin, I probably would be the third person in the universe that would buy it immediately. But only if it's fitting for her. Other than that, I would never spend money to gamble. That's against my principles. That's it. Stay safe guys. See ya.